All right, we're here with head coach Danny Hayden for our weekly press conference. Coach, first, very good week against Milwaukee. Pitching was in line for the first two games, and then the bats really broke out in the third game.
Yeah, for sure. There was a lot to take away from that, from a positive. There's certainly, tons and tons of things to clean up inside of that weekend. We've got to get better every day mentality. There's plenty of things that we can coach them up on after that weekend. But I thought there was a lot of step up from some guys too. Definitely on the mound. That was really good to see from a lot of different guys on the mound to go out there and have clean innings, get through a tough inning. Guy loses a pitch and they still battle or something like that. He doesn't have a great feel for his slider, but he's still battling. There were a lot of different things like that on the mound that you were able to see this weekend from a compete standpoint, and then just going out there and getting after the other team. And then definitely on Sunday, I thought there was a lot to like offensively. There were some other things offensively that were pretty good. Saturday in the doubleheader, even in the first game where we were held to 2 runs, I thought their pitcher did a really good job. Holding us at bay a little bit, didn't make it easy for us, and then we kind of kept pushing, and finally were able to break through there in the 8th inning and the 9th inning the 10th inning to win it. But yeah, a lot to like from the weekend. Certainly plenty of areas to get better, grow from, but a lot to like as well.
All right, you mentioned how the pitching, you were really impressed with those pitching performances. A lot of them are coming from newcomers who were not on the team last year. How do you assess their performance so far?
Yeah, well, we've talked about, it seems to be a recurring theme this year so far, but is trying to create opportunities for some of these new guys to see what they can handle. We know what we have in some of our experienced guys, but we don't have a ton of them. We don't have a ton of those guys who have been in our program 2 or 3 years, and that we really know what we're going to get. So we really do have to put some of these new guys in some tough spots and see what they can handle. And this weekend I thought was the first time that a group of them showed that they could take the ball when we gave it to them, and you could expect them to go out there and get outs and be really competitive. So it was good to see from several different guys. But again, we're still trying to put it together the best way we can for as many wins as possible, and that'll be I think an ongoing thing throughout the course of the year, is that we're trying to figure out who can handle what out of that bullpen and the starting rotation.
All right, this week you start with a rematch against Wright State. Obviously, you weren't too pleased with the way the match on last Tuesday went. So what do you expect from the team this week?
Yeah, well, I think just growing from the weekend, I think, is a big, there's no excuse to ever take a step backwards right now, and it's just getting a little bit better every day. Like I said, I don't care that we're playing Wright State or whoever else. I think that we need to make sure that we're growing as a team, that we're continuing to find ways to play the game really fast, really aggressive, try to take the game to whoever we're playing. And we talked about it a lot, between these press conferences and certainly our team. When you're out there playing Texas A&M, the amount of opportunities you have to really take the game to them are fewer than if you're playing some other teams that we've played. But it's no excuse not to. And Wright State's a good team. They're coming off a great weekend. They took 2 or 3 from Tennessee this weekend. They're very good at baseball. They're very good at this. It's no excuse for us not to be the attacker, not to be the aggressor all game long. So that's what we're really looking forward to seeing from the guys tonight.
All right, and then this week, you have Penn State coming in for a 3-game set. 1, can you tell us a little bit about Penn State? And 2, with the series starting on Thursday, some of the pitchers will have shorter rest than they're used to. Do you think that'll have an impact?
Yeah, the rotation will definitely be different than what it's looked like up to this point with the Thursday, Friday, Saturday series. But I'm confident in the guys who are going to get the ball, and when they're going to get the ball. We're going to be smart as coaches to make sure we're not bumping guys up 2 or 3 days to get a start in or something like that. So we'll be cognizant of the time on their arms. But I feel very confident that we're going to put guys in a really good spot to go out there and be competitive. And Penn State's good. They're very athletic. It's an athletic baseball team. We've got to make sure we take care of the baseball at a high rate to be competitive. But like I said, talking about Wright State, Penn State, or whoever else, it's about how we attack the game more than it is about the team in the other dugout. So again, I'll be excited to see how our guys get after it. It's cool to have a Big Ten team coming here and playing a 3-game set in Oxford at Miami. I don't know when the last time we've had that is, so that'll be pretty neat. And I'm excited to get after them.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.